What up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. As y'all see, man, today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own brand step by step. Now the video is structured from beginning, basic, intermediate, and advanced. Now each of those 4 different topics have 4 different meanings to them and 4 different things that goes into them, so you wouldn't want to skip because you may miss out on something. But y'all may have your own brand or want to start one, so if you have your own brand, you could still stick around because you may be able to tweak your shit with a little bit of this tips that I am going to be giving you. And as y'all know, I did start my own brand, Pretty Girls Love My Sag, 8020 on a gram. It's right here. So if you do want one of these, make sure you go ahead and sign up for SMS. It's inside the bio, that Instagram. And without further ado, let's just straight to this video. All right, y'all, so with the first step is beginning. Now that's research and planning. Now the thing with research and planning is that's when you first get the idea that you want to create a brand. So that's you beginning your name, so you getting your name or your brand, whatever you want it to be. It's not that serious to me, but like a lot of people do something that like relates to them. Like we did 80-20 because we said that it's like what people live their life on, like 80-20 odds type shit. You kind of get what I mean. So that's kind of what we mean with the name. Then the second thing you're gonna want to do is get your niche, the niche that you want to be in. So our shit is kind of structured towards streetwear right now. Maybe later on we might try to rebrand it, but right now it's more structured towards streetwear, vintage, opium type shit like that. Not this product exactly, but the next products that we do have in mind. And the last thing for this specific or this first step is you setting your end goals and what are your end goals. So you should like write at least 3 of them down. Like, what are your end goals, and set some goals for yourself so you're not just mindlessly going about this brand thing. Because if you take it from me, that's what I was doing at first. That's what took me a whole year to be able to create my brands, because I was going about it just like, oh, brand, but I wasn't really like, okay, well, I may want my stuff to be up there like with like the top designers, the top brands, as in not streetwear brands, but like I said, like designer brands, as in like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, Prada, all of that up there. That's like the end goal, you get what I mean? And then also you might have little goals too, like just maybe hitting 200 subscribers on your SMS list and shit like that. Just helps you build every day towards something instead of just mindlessly going about it like, oh, I want to create clothes, you get what I mean? So that is the first step. Now the second step is basics. So with basic comes design and sampling. Now y'all know what both of those words mean, but the first thing I got on here is creating your mock-up. Now if you don't know what a mock-up is basically essentially what you want your product to look like. And when I say what you want your product to look like, I drew this hoodie out and I put these words on here, I put this on here, and I basically put out what I want it to look like. That is my sample, that is my mock-up, right? And good apps to do this on is Canva, Photopea. I know Procreate is like a really good one if you do have an iPad. And the last one I got on here is I think Photoshop, but I actually have one more. That's not the last one. The last one is just pen and paper, just picking up a pencil and getting some paper and just drawing. If you are really like artistic and you can draw and you like really good details and everything, that would be perfect. And you could go ahead and send that over to, you know, but we got that later on, but you can send it to your manufacturer and shit like that. You can just use pen and paper to create your own sample and get the idea and just like, you know, label it and everything. But like I said, that comes a little bit later. But the next thing you want to do is create a tech pack. So now if you don't know what a tech pack is, I'm gonna put an example up on the screen, like a template or something. Now a tech pack is essentially what fabric you want, what prints you want on there. Is there any embroidery, DTG, screen print, what are the sizings, do you want a cropped fit, how big do you want the hood? So a tech pack is basically you going in depth about your product. So my tech pack is me telling them that I want kangaroo pockets, I want double zippers, I want the sleeves to be a certain length, I want the length to be a certain length, I want the bust to be a certain width, right? I know we're gonna do screen print, I know we're gonna do embroidery. That's me, that's my tech pack, and I'm basically putting that on in drawings, and you're also putting it inside of you put inside a word. So if you want to and you want to be like really safe, you can make a tech pack where you have the hoodie itself on there that you did draw on whatever software that you did use, and you could have like arrows pointing to it, like screen print, embroidery, kangaroo pockets, double zippers, acid wash, distressing, you know. And then you also could put it inside of boxes, like the words "Pretty girls love my swag" is screen print. You get what I mean? Because the tech pack is really just meant for you to go in depth about it, so they cannot get it wrong. If they do get it wrong, you're able to either get another sample for free, or they can just redo it. Because in my experience, they did something wrong and they ended up doing it again, because like, that's not my first time working with the manufacturer, but you never know how your manufacturer is at first, because they answer to their boss, and if their boss is like no, then it's like no. You get what I mean? But the next thing for this is you could possibly create a logo in this step, which is like basics. Now to me, the logo thing is not that deep. Like, to me, you don't have to have a logo, but if you do want a logo, I definitely say you can create a logo. Now I think that you should create something that people know you off of. Now, like this, we was gonna do this, but like, we're changing it and we're gonna do it a different way now, because I think, or what we came up with is like, it's gonna be like a bit more unique to like each piece that we do put out, instead of like just 80-20. It's gonna be a little bit more unique. But like I said, a lot of brands do have logos, like Capri. Every brand that you could think of probably has a logo, but some of them are just like cursive letters like this, so you don't have to stress too much about that. All right, y'all, so one thing I did forget to mention is with the sizing that I did say when the tech pack. Now you can use an app or you can use a measuring tape. Now look, give me 1 second. All right, y'all, so when I said measuring tape, you could literally get you some measuring tape and create your own sizing off of a hoodie that you like, or maybe just something that you want to do. You can create your own sizing just by getting some measuring tape. And if you don't use measuring tape and you're not like that confident in yourself, you can also go on this app called Essence. Basically what Essence is just an app that has plenty of designer, plenty of clothes, cropped, uncropped, baggy, unbaggy, where you can take their sizing of their stuff and you see their models, and it tells you what size they are wearing, how tall they are, and it also gives you sizes from small to extra large, or whatever sizing that designer has. So I definitely say Essence is a good app to use when you are doing your sizing, because if you want a long sleeve shirt with the sleeves all the way down, but you don't know, do I want to go 10 inches or 12 inches or something, you can go on Essence and it'll tell you what that exact length is for that model, and you can go off of that. So my bad, y'all, for not mentioning that, but we're finna get on to the third step. All right, y'all, so the third step is production, as in getting your sample, because as you know, a lot of people probably would say like, okay, first I'm gonna order my bulk order. No, bro, you order a sample. This right here was a sample. Now me, like I said, I've been doing it for a year, so like, y'all probably like, you should be further than this, and I just procrastinate a lot. But I got my sample together on the first try, like I said, because they did mess it up on their end, but they ended up fixing it. So the first thing on this is you're gonna want to download Alibaba, right? So you're gonna want to download Alibaba, and once you download Alibaba, create your account, and when you create an account, it's gonna say something like manufacturers or product, and you're gonna want to search the product that you want. So if you want a long sleeve tee, or like a double hooded zip up, search double hooded zip up inside of there, and basically it's going to pop up a bunch of manufacturers. You want to look for ones that are verified, at least 50 plus reviews, maybe 100, and at least 4.5+ stars. So anything less than that, I would not work with them. If it's Pakistan, I would not work with Pakistan. Now you could go buy somebody manufacturer list, but like, it's a free app right here that I'm giving you that everybody uses, that they got their manufacturers from, so you could damn near potentially bump into their manufacturers on there for free. So yeah, and with you using that, you want to like discuss everything with that manufacturer. So you want to discuss what type of prints are available for them, like what type of printing do they have, do they give, like do they have screen print, do they have DTG, do they have puff print if you want puff print, do they have silicone print if you want silicone print. You want to discuss everything with them, and even down to what is the turnaround time for your samples. Like, how long could I look to get my sample, because some manufacturers take a month and some manufacturers take 2 weeks, some manufacturers take some days. It's all up to how you come off and how you go to them. You don't go to them like, yeah, I think I want a hoodie and this. No, go to them with full details. I want a full zip, with double zipped. I want 2 pockets, 2 hoods. It's gonna be distressing, it's gonna be this, it's gonna have embroidery, it's gonna have screen print, it's gonna be 470 GSM, all that shit. And that's what you want to do. And that's what I forgot to mention, my bad too. GSM tech pack, that's that, my bad. But for the second thing on here is you want to finalize your design. Before you get any sample, before you finalize any payment with the samples, you want to finalize your sample design. So if you got that one thing that you think is missing, that you're like, I want to put this, go ahead and put it, because once you send off that, they kind of be asshole-ish when it comes to like you trying to change something, because they'd be like, oh, we already started this whole time. They didn't start it yet. But you want to make sure that you have everything right, even if it's a 0.5 inch off of the length of the sleeve. You want to make sure that you get that correct, because you don't want to have to procrastinate anything. The most thing you want to worry about is if they working on your stuff and you just having to text them every day, checking up, okay, cool, did y'all start this? Did y'all start this process? Is this process getting started tomorrow? When can I look for this to get started? That's what you want to worry about. You don't want to have to worry about anything. So finalizing your design, getting your design together, your tech pack together before sending it out to the manufacturer is perfect. And the last thing is purchase a sample with a set finish date. Now when I say set finish date, today is October 20th, so it's 10/20 I believe. So basically, if I ordered a sample today, I would say, could you have it done by 11/10? You get what I mean? So like, you giving them a set date for them to meet, because at the end of the day, you don't just want to be like, okay, cool, I want this sample, but send it to them, and then now they're bullshitting you. No, you want to be able to set the set date so you can come to them like, I told you this date, I told you this date, and you still couldn't do this for me. And then, you know, you can kind of get on their ass a little bit. But if you just like leave a broad ass answer like, well, okay, cool, I want this sample, you pay your $100, $200, whatever it is, and they take a month to do it, now you're looking there for a whole month waiting on one shirt. And it's like, damn, if you would have, you feel me, put that set date in the beginning, you would have been straight, you feel me though. So you know, that's what you want to do for that. You want to finalize your design, purchase your sample with a set date, and download Alibaba. And the other thing is, you don't want to have to do your sample more than twice. I'm gonna say more than twice, because you can get the first sample and it could be a minor thing like this. You could be like, oh shit, I don't want this on here no more. Then you get another sample, see how it looks or whatever, and then boom, there you go. So no more than twice. So finalize that sample and try to get it right the first time, so you're not just spending endless money that you could be spending on a bulk order. Cool. Let's get on to the last step. All right, y'all, so with the last and final step kinda for getting your brand up and going is marketing and launch strategy. Now with marketing and launch strategy comes with a few things, as in developing content ideas for your brand. Now developing content ideas could be on any platform. It could be on TikTok, Instagram posts, Instagram reels. It could be on Twitter, Snapchat, shit, I got YouTube. Anything that you could think of with a social media platform, it could be on that. It could be on Monkey, it could be on literally anything. You want to develop content ideas, bro, because what I did when I first started my brand is I took content ideas I could post twice a day. So I had at least 50 content ideas I could post, and then with that you can recycle them. The ones that are doing good, you could just recycle them. So you really just want to essentially build a presence, build an online presence for your brand while you are kind of getting your sample. So you could be like, would I send my manufacturer, design a sample for me for my brand, or design a tech pack for me, or fill out a tech pack for me. You know, you can do shit like that. How to fill out a tech pack for your brand and put your product up there, so you showing them your product. You get what I mean? You just want to build a presence with your brand to the point where when you get your sample, you already kind of averaging some views to the point where they're like, damn, okay, cool, we been saw this, he has a product now, that shit fire, I want it. Then they starting to fuck with you a little bit more, you feel me? But secondly, you want to go ahead and build your website. Now Shopify is the easiest to use. Now a lot of people do say they Shopify does hold their money. Now the thing with Shopify holding your money is really just due to high risk. So what I would say to you is, if it's a high risk order on there, just cancel it. just cancel it, send their money back. If it's a high risk order on there, just cancel it, send their money back. And yeah, I also heard if it's any type of high risk of shit on there, just cancel it and send it back, because at the end of the day, you don't want them to withhold your money for no amount of days, because 100 and some days is 3 months. So that's 3 months you pushing your drop date, or you pushing your funds back that you was finna reinvest back into your brand, all because of medium risk that you could have just refunded and just got another non-risk order from somebody else. Okay, all right, so Shopify is the easiest. And yeah, but with the next step in advanced marketing launch strategy is you want to start collecting SMS subscribers. Now, if you don't know what SMS subscribers is, have you ever put your number inside of something when you went shopping, like Foot Locker, Lululemon, shit, anywhere that has something like some type of marketing, like even email marketing, and they ask you for your email and you put it in, and then you look inside your email and you see Foot Locker, we're giving you 5% off today. You know, that's email marketing. SMS marketing is just basically phone numbers, so it's just the opposite. So basically the easiest apps to do that is tied with your Shopify store is Klaviyo, SMS Bump, Postscripts, OmniSend. It's probably some more, but those are the 4 that people really use. And if I can be really blunt with you, the one that people really use is Postscripts. Now, a lot of people say a lot of good things about Postscripts. I read a lot of kind of iffy things about Postscripts, but at the end of the day, some of the top brands use Postscripts, so who are we to define that? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you want to start collecting SMS subscribers, Postscripts, OmniSend, Klaviyo, SMS Bump, whatever you pick on your Shopify store, you want to go ahead and do that. If you don't know what you're doing, just comment down below and I could show you how to do that. I make a whole video about how to create a Shopify website, and as y'all know, for the first month or the first 3 months, it's $1. So yeah, but last but not least in this step, you want to order your book. Now, the thing with your book order, you want to kind of already have a demand. Now, the thing with us is we don't have a TikTok page, we have an Instagram page. We have almost 200 followers on the Instagram page. That's not a lot, that's not what I'm saying, but we know that it's gonna sell out. We only have 50 pieces, we know it's gonna sell out, so that's that. But you want to order your book, I say 50 to 100 pieces starting off, okay? Because you want to test the waters. We're getting 50 pieces to see, can this product right here sell out like this? Because if it can sell out like this, then we could up the quantity. We can go to 100 pieces in this. Then we could go ahead and see how that sells. Then if that's selling out like this still, then maybe we can change the color. You get what I mean? So you wanna be strategic to what you do. Even to your pricings. Your pricings for your stuff, you wanna be strategic to your pricings. What pricing is gonna allow you to be able to take all of that money plus profit? So your fucking profit break, and then all of the profit that you did make, what amount of, like, what price are you gonna be able to put your product out at that's gonna be able to be like, okay, cool, so I can take all of this and I can order 100 this time, and that includes shipping. You get what I mean? So you want to kind of already have that in mind when you are putting out pricings, because I know I am, definitely. I don't want to come out of pocket for anything anymore. But you know, I say bulk order 50 to 100 pieces to start, see how people liking it. If it's selling out fast, that may be a winning product, and you may be able to do pre-orders, but we're not talking about pre-orders inside here. That's too much, that's a thing in itself. But you know, man, basically that is how you can start your brand within 4 simple steps, kind of. I believe I put them pretty simple for y'all. If you are like confused on anything, just let me know down in the comments down below. I think I did put like some screen recordings up, or I should have, with me actually doing this stuff and me like kind of doing it along with what I'm saying. But without further ado, man, make sure that like button, make sure I hit that subscribe button. And you know, man, as you know, I am still doing that giveaway. I don't have the hoodie with me, but at 1,000 subscribers, I'm doing that. Like I said, my brand right here, it's in the description down below. Sign up for SMS. We're giving y'all free shipping just for signing up. And without further ado, man, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Like I said, if y'all want like some more of these, like how to create a brand, how to create a website, any of that shit, I got y'all. Because like I said, I've been doing this shit for a long time. I've just been procrastinating a long time, so that's that. But yeah though, man, I'm gonna catch y'all next video. Stay safe, stay smooth like I said, and yeah, let me know what y'all see down in the comments down below, and I'm out.